Hi, my name is Kevin. You may recognize me from places such as the front page of Reddit, that one time for about 15 minutes. While I was briefly famous, people asked me how I play video games with my disability. It got me thinking, and here's my brain to prove it. What games are handicap friendly? So in this series, I'll examine some popular games and see how accessible they are.
Hey! Where are you going?
I'm going gaming! I'm not going to give Destiny 2 a score from 1 to 10 or anything like that. This video is not about determining if this or any future games are quote-unquote good games or not. I just want to see if this game could be reasonably played with different disabilities. Destiny 2 is your typical first-person shooter with the occasional third-person transitions. It was developed by Bungie and published by Activision. You may know Bungie from games like Halo, and that's basically it. If you're a fan of Halo, Destiny 2 is going to have a lot of the same things you've learned to love. Set in the future, there are a ton of lasers, spaceships, plasma grenades, robots, and squares for money. This game is not only a first-person shooter, but it also adds an MMO-style multiplayer aspect to the mindless shooting of robots and aliens. If you've ever wanted to play Call of Duty and World of Warcraft at the same time, then this is the game for you. I used to play high-level World of Warcraft raids, and the raids in Destiny 2 remind me a lot of those crazy 25-man hardcore raids. Like any good MMO, shooter, or RPG, you can customize all of your armor, guns, and even your own personal robot friend named Ghost. That's totally not Cortana. You can customize everything from the details of your own spaceship to the color of your shoelaces. Enough about the game, let's get into how accessible this game is for people with various disabilities. Does this game work with hearing loss? I wanted to look into whether or not this game is playable with mid to total hearing loss. To test this, I put the game on very low sound settings, and then on total mute. For the most part, Destiny 2 is playable with little to no sound at all. Most of the time, when I personally play, I have music or a YouTube video playing on my second monitor. No! There are parts of the games that are definitely easier with sound, but not necessary. The game does have a text chat feature, which makes communications with friends and the world in general possible. For the game's main storyline, there is a subtitle feature, so you can read the story as it is happening. While I played, I did encounter a mission called Arcidibo that had you follow music and sounds through a level with no markers to guide you. This would be very difficult with a hearing impairment, but you can find a video guide online or skip it entirely, as it is optional. Does this game work with speaking impairments? Like I pointed out earlier, there is a text chat feature that allows you to communicate with your fire team or raid team while you complete the challenging endgame dungeons. But Kevin, wouldn't it be hard to complete these high-level endgame challenges if I can't talk with others? To that I say yes. Believe it or not, there is a clan that is dedicated to mute individuals. Destiny Error Always Famous, or DEAF. They run one of the hardest raids without saying a word. DEAF uses the in-game emote system, as well as an app called Glide, to tell each other what to do. So since they're doing high-level raids, I'll say it's pretty much possible. Does this game work with vision impairments? Destiny 2 has several color blindness options to pick from. No matter what colors you have trouble with, you'll probably be able to find a mode that works for you. I am not colorblind, but I can see how these settings can make the game a lot easier to play for those that do have them. To get to these options, simply enter your equipment menu and toggle over to the left twice. In this menu, you'll see all the settings that you can change. Does this game work with loss of limbs? This one was a little harder to test as I have both hands and feet. The question I wanted to answer was, could this game be reasonably played with one hand, missing fingers, or anything similar? There are special controllers available that are built specifically for people with one hand. The control schemes can be changed to accommodate these special controllers. I've never used one of those controllers, so I don't know exactly how they work. Even if you don't have this specialized hardware, the controls are completely customizable in-game, so you can create a setup that works for you. Does this game work with paralysis? Last but not least, I'm going to talk about paralysis of limbs and whether or not you can play Destiny 2 with it. I have a partially paralyzed right hand and leg. This disability is the one I can most comment on. With almost 27 years of gaming with my disability, I can say that shooters like this are one of the most difficult to play, right after motion-controlled games. Dang you, Nintendo! I am playing Destiny 2 on a PC, so my options for controllers is wider than if I was on an Xbox or PlayStation 4. I play on an Xbox controller based on preference. If you've played other shooters with a paralyzed limb or fingers before, this game is not going to throw anything at you that you haven't seen before. Is this game accessible or not? For Destiny 2, I am going to say that, for the most part, you can make this game work with most disabilities. I'd say this is a great game, no matter your handicap. If you guys liked the video, let me know in the comments. In the future, I will be doing more of these for different games in different genres. I'm going to focus on bigger releases, but if you have any suggestions for other titles, let me know. And be sure to like and subscribe to see new episodes from me and my partners.